know what's gonna happen. These bloody, muddy streets, nigga. Trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hey, always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Why can't you? Always in some kind of trouble. The night of the gunfight for the survivors of the fittest. So state your business for you get caught in the bullshit. These niggas ain't trying to reason out in all of this win. Looking to sin on the next, I believe them gone with the wind. Yo gang ain't shit to these demons in the land of the scandalous. Our guns don't discriminate, they ain't racist or prejudice. Meaning anybody can get it if you on that reckless shit. Ain't looking for no trouble, but ain't ducking no action. For all you ignorant bastards like to be on your fool shit. Boy, don't be stupid, gun spit like Fruit Snickers or Jay-Z or Jazz. When them Hawaiian shirts they was rocking in a twisted form back in the early 90s. But I'm an 80s baby, so blame God for making me. Bless mom to birth a sinner to build a legacy. Me and my guys, we destined to rise. See the terror up in my eyes, nigga, I'm just trying to fly. I'm just an average thug that could people slug when they fly. Watching blood splash as I blast on sight. 370 rounds when them choppers spit. 370 clowns when them hollows hit. Surrounded by the crookedest. Grew up with the ruthlessness, the killing grounds. Gorilla bound, ain't nothing new to this. From a young king united to affiliated black king. Destroying, rebuilding with everything we bring. Since a trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. Trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble.
Fuck the government, my people stay suffering. Carry on my brethren until we get the hovering. Closer to your house, where it ain't nothing better than. I don't wanna wait, so I come through like I'm feathering. See it in my face that it's very something special in a smooth criminal. I come scoop up the evidence, the truth is biblical. That's why we yelling and telling it. Do to get a clue before I come through with the weaponry. Blue like a fuse, just listen like you my therapist. It's a definite, if I spit it and then it's relevant. No heavy meddling, if you buying it then I'm selling it. Anything you want in life, no you gotta focus. I ain't even noticed that I was blooming just like a lotus. No limitation, it's temptation, I feel like Otis. Shout out feeling me rich, mix this shit up into a poison. They know we had heat, guarantee we gon' get the boiling. They know we had heat, guarantee we gon' get the boiling. It's not a game, cause I don't claim no competition. Lyrically I been had heat, before LeBron was missing. I've been a hoe with the ball, cause I'm so used to dishing. Bitch, I've been the greatest, like out my anus I get the shit in. Knocked out the strange, but my fingers might get the twitching. And I'm on my knees, cause I guarantee that the bomb is ticking. Bitch, I've been the hottest, I'm being honest, just sit and listen.
Trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. Trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Hustled his whole life just to survive in the struggle. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Fighting his whole life just to survive in the gutter. The trouble child, always in some kind of trouble. Always in some kind of trouble.
Yes, my raps are filled with rage.
One of these days, we gotta bust back for the homies.
You have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. But they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do? Ask?
I put my gun away and grab my AK. It's getting hectic. I can't call it. House full of alcoholics. Now a nigga's under pressure.